the key, it started. Hopefully she'll, she was pulling on the way home.
Crazy. So much for a cold start, eh?
All right. Here she is, everybody, my 1988 Peterbilt 379 sled truck. This is a bad mother freaking trucker. We bought it from a friend of mine, Eric Bauer, out of Wisconsin, and boy, do I have a crazy story to tell you about it. We're gonna be driving this thing, showing you everything, the ins and outs, and this is the new unit I've been waiting to show you guys as I'm bringing it to the channel. This is why I've been selling everything, so we can buy this bad mother trucker. So before we jump into the video, let me give you guys a little bit of background knowledge on how I ended up with this thing. So you guys know I've been wanting to build a pull truck. We had the 379 Cowboy Up truck that I bought with the 5EK Cat engines in it, and I was wanting to build those, and I was like, man, wouldn't it be so much easier if I could just find a truck that's already built, ready to go hit the track, and we can upgrade it from there. And we sold everything, and I've been on the hunt looking for a pulling truck for sale, and we were up here at the semi-casual shop working on the Tratter taxi, and a fella showed up here picking up some fenders for a truck, and we went to dinner with him, Eric, and he's like, well, dang, I've got a pulling truck for sale. I'm like, really? So we ended up working out some details, and we got this thing bought. I teamed up with Renegade Products. You guys know who they are. They offer all kinds of really cool car auto detailing and semi-truck polishing stuff. I mean, just all kinds of cool stuff. We'll be doing a lot of stuff with Renegade. We're teamed up with them on this truck. So, but thanks to Eric Bauer for selling me this bad unit. He called this thing, what did he call this thing? Just a creepin'. And we're gonna be personalizing it. Probably gonna be putting some aluminum wheels on it, definitely changing the bumper. We gotta get some stuff on here we can polish since we're teamed up with Renegade Products. And, you know, make it my truck. This is his truck, and it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but we gotta put the Bruce Wilson touch on it. So we're gonna be changing a few things on it. So I guess we'll start this thing and work our way from the front to the back and tell you everything about it, and then we're gonna go do some road rips in it because it is rowdy. So let's start at the front of the truck. You can see the big bumper it's got on here. Eric hand built this thing. It was his style. It's not really my style. We were gonna be taking it off, but when he was loading it up, he accidentally, after owning it for 5 years, bumped the trailer into it and bent it up. You can see right there, that's why it's kind of bent. And he hauled it down here from Wisconsin. So it drove through a ton of salt and snow, and that's why you see a lot of the snow and stuff on there, or the salt and running and stuff. We did give it a good wash, but it's just kind of is what it is. So anyways, bumper is going to be coming off. We're going to put a nice stainless bumper on it. Hopefully the guys up here at Semi-Casual, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel. We're trying to get them to 100,000 subscribers here shortly. Hopefully maybe by the end of January would be awesome. But we'll be putting a chrome bumper on it, putting some 389 headlights on. I know a lot of you guys are hating that, but that's the gist of the front of the truck. You see something really cool on here, Aaron? hood stack on a semi truck. Freaking bad unit. Should we open the hood? Yeah. I think we should work our way down the truck. All right, let's work our way down the truck. So Eric at Eric Bauer Transport, he made these really cool side skirts on here. I don't know if I love them or if I hate them. Comment down below. Do we get rid of these? They put your old school like steps and fuel tanks on here, or do we put just a step by itself, or do we leave these? I need your input because I want to personalize it. Like I said, Eric was a Harley Davidson motorcycle man. So that's why you see a lot of little touches here and there that kind of resemble Harley Davidson kind of stuff, kind of like these right here where they come out the side. I definitely want to put some of your factory breathers back on it, like old school, like what's on the Tratter Taxi. He put a fuel tank kind of down. Oh, we do need to make sure it's got fuel in it before we go drive it, I guess. But it does have retread tires on here, and these are like the same tires that are like made for sled pulling. You can kind of see right here, this little piece right here where the retread's been put on there. So it's got pulling tires on it, already set up. It's got a pulling hitch, and that's really about it. He made a really cool truck and did some sled pulling with it, got the hitch and the right tires, but we've got a lot of safety stuff to do. We've got to put dry shaft shields on it, guillotine on the turbo, all kinds of stuff, and do some stuff for the rear suspension to make it completely legal. Speaking of motorcycle stuff, see the motorcycle hand grips on here? We need to put a tractor on there. There she is. She's got a 5EK 3406E Caterpillar. Finally have me a kitty cat that makes some horse ponies. Big old 500 frame charger on here. I don't know the turbo specs. We've got lots of things to learn. He built this truck at dynoed 1100 wheel horsepower. I'll throw in a quick clip here of it on the dyno. Absolutely making some freaking steam. It's not really a crazy built to the hilt engine, but she makes some good power, and it burns the tires off of it, and it does some decent sled pulling. So this is a good starter product here. We've got something to start with that's a good clean truck, and we can upgrade it from there, you know. So I'm really happy about that. It's got an 18-speed transmission in it. It's got 336 rear gears, so this thing will fly. It will do over 100 miles an hour, no problem. All right, I'm done talking. Let's close the hood and go drive it. Oh, shit. Were you filming? What the heck? Eric said grab a broomstick and check your fuel. So we've got one. We're going to check fuel before we go drive it. It sounds pretty empty. Oh, she is empty. Oh, wait. Right there. So we got some. All right, I guess we'll drive it up to the repair shop. We got to unload the engine and stuff I sold. We'll get some clips driving it there. Let's go. Alright, so the engine out of our Kenworth W900V, I think it was, she's done, sold, and gone. It's right there loaded up. These folks came down from Kentucky. So now we're gonna get some fuel in the pull truck, and we're gonna go drive back to semi-casual shop and have some fun, see if we can blow some black smoke and go show it off. So let's go. is no like lag or anything. So I'm so used to driving the tractor taxi. Besides the newer engine, like when you hit the throttle, it like slowly takes off and goes to regulate everything so you're not tearing something up. This thing just goes. So it's gonna take a lot of getting used to. The short shifter compared to like the long one and tractor taxi, big difference. So it's got a custom fuel tank hidden underneath here.
Yeah. Can't quite see it.
I don't hate this. I don't hate it, you know. It's like, it's not bad looking. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I guess, to decide if we're gonna put fuel tanks back on it, or steps on it, or whatever it may be, you know. All right, Aaron, get in here. So the truck does not have a passenger seat. I don't know how you're gonna get it. You're gonna climb in the other side and walk over.
Jesus.
Oh boy. It's about the same height as the driver's seat.
Yeah.
All right, go there and climb in.
Yeah, I'm driving, right?
Heck no, not yet. Maybe one day. Get your butt in there and hush. We gotta do something with these fenders so you can see how they're like cockeyed. I guess when the suspension's dropped, they look right, but right now it looks like dump. And eventually I want to put some shift fenders on here and put something really nice. So that's the end goal.
There's no grab handle either.
No, there's not. Come on, boy.
I don't know what's worse, this or the cab over.
Dang, he's thick. That's a thick boy. All right, you ready to die? I mean, ride?
Ready to die, yeah.
It's kind of chilly in here. All right, let's go for a cruise. I like the flag, nice touch. Aaron. I don't know where that came from. Got a Fast fuel pump on. I forgot to mention that hanging down under there. So we're good friends with the guys over at Fast. See if I can get Corey. He's like, he ain't even care. So what do you think so far?
I think it's about like sitting in a hunting stand that moves, to be honest with you.
I think I can't see nothing out of this freaking thing because these mirrors are so tiny and I'm worried every time I move I'm gonna hit something.
Yeah, back up and do pull over there.
It does turn super duper sharp though, I will say that.
I mean, it is a short wheelbase truck, that's for sure.
It is. So it pivots on that front axle too, so I think we're good over there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you got your seatbelt on?
What seatbelt?
You ready?
Let me hold the camera.
Isn't it crazy for a semi? It is. It's got just a little bit more power than your Ford Focus.
A little bit, a little loud.
It's so crazy how it like punches you in the seat. Alright, so even though she's a high horsepower individual, this thing still has jake brakes. Oh boy. What do you think about that? Rig it. It's like it's spinning the tires. I literally shift gears and it was spinning them, doing like 50 miles an hour. Holy cow. That's crazy. I said maybe we put the power divider in and it won't be just that one axle hopping, it'll be both spinning. So let's try that going back. Hopefully we don't piss off any neighbors out here. Holy cow. Right?
I broke the seat.
Broke the seat? I've heard it breaks up this truck. This thing literally breaks all 8 tires loose when you shift gears.
I told you I was going to break the seat.
My heart is pounding. Oh my gosh. right, guys, I'm trusting Aaron to find reverse. And I don't think he's taking the parking brake off yet. All right, he's figuring it out. He's still on his like learner's part of his CDL. He's all signed off, but he's got a couple more days to go. I'm gonna direct him because you can't see anything out of the mirrors. Oh boy, this thing is a bad unit. We're gonna be making some steam soon, boy. Woo! Oh my goodness. Comment down below, guys, what do you think of this bad mamma jamma? The official name is Business Expense. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah, those tires were hopping a little bit hard.
You gotta say sorry to Tommy and Brian because you broke their chair. Good Lord. Anyways, this thing is a beast. We got lots to learn. I know I'm a total noob to all this, and I'm gonna take all the criticism, constructive criticism, I hope, on this thing as we turn down this endeavor of semi-truck pulling and burnouts and drag race and all this stuff. We have so much to learn. This air suspension is just crazy, the way it hops and all that stuff. So we've got a lot to learn, but we're going to figure it out, and that's why we have the YouTube channel, so you guys can follow our journey along the way with everything we're going to do. And we cannot forget, we've got to also give a massive shout out to Brian and Tommy at Semi Casual. Guys, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to them. Their stuff is always right down here. They're always open arms to let me use their shop here. We're working on the Tratter Taxi this week. It's mainly why we came up. We're picking this unit up to carry it back home. We're going to be doing some more, like I said, putting a different bumper on the front, maybe changing the wheels up, stuff like that. Depending on what you guys think in the comments. And we're finishing the Tratter Taxi up. We got some truck and tractor pulls we're going to be going to in Florida in January and February. So we're super pumped about that. But I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to see Business Expense on the channel. This boy is here to stay. We're still selling some stuff because it's going to cost a lot to upkeep this thing throughout the year if we blow the motor up or something like that. Because, you know, I'm hard on stuff. We're probably going to tear something up, as bad as it is to think that way. But it just is what it is. And shout out to our friends at Renegade Products for all your polishing, cleaning, and detailing needs. We have teamed up with those guys. They're going to be helping us along the way this year with this truck and bringing it to all kinds of cool shows and events. So make sure y'all smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to Semi Casual. Go subscribe to them. We're trying to get them to 100,000 subscribers sooner rather than later. And subscribe to my channel if you guys want to keep seeing this bad unit on there. We're going to be bringing it out and doing all kinds of cool doing cool stuffs. So we'll holler at you guys later. Peace.